So we're all hearing about this incredible new world of personal AIs, right? These little agents that are supposed to handle all the boring stuff in our digital lives. It sounds amazing. But there's a problem, a huge one actually, and it's a surprisingly simple roadblock.
I mean, think about it for a second. Why can't you just say to your AI, hey, renew my gym membership, or, you know what, I moved. Update my shipping address everywhere I shop. That's exactly what these things are supposed to be for, but right now, they just can't.
And the reason why is, well, our current methods are just plain clumsy. You've got two bad options. First, there's browser scraping. That's where an AI literally pretends to be you, clicking through a website. It's super fragile, it's slow, and honestly, it's a terrible way to do things. Then you have APIs, these direct connections. They're great when they exist, but for most of the services you and I use, they're rare, they're expensive for companies to build, and everyone's is different. It's a mess. Neither of these is going to work for a world full of AIs.
So what we really need, what these personal AIs desperately need, is something that feels like an API, but for us, for individuals. A universal way for them to talk to services that's built for agents, not for people clicking around on a web page.
Okay, so what if the answer isn't some brand new, super complex technology we have to invent from scratch? What if the solution has been staring us in the face for decades, just hiding in plain sight?
You guessed it, we're talking about email. Seriously, with 4.6 billion users around the globe, it is, by far, the biggest open digital identity system on the planet. It's everywhere already.
And this is where a new idea called PAIX comes into the picture. PAIX stands for Private AI Exchange, and you can think of it like a simple open-source upgrade for email. It takes this tool we already use every single day and turns it into a structured, shared language that's just perfect for our AIs to use.
And you know, when you really stop and think about it, email is kind of the perfect unsung hero here. The scale is just mind-boggling, and it's everywhere, right? Every single online service you use, from your bank to your favorite pizza place, already has your email. It's persistent. It's that one thing that sticks with your account forever. And this is crucial, it's an open standard. It's not controlled by any one big tech company.
All right, so how does PAIX actually pull this off? Well, it's all built around this idea they call the golden model. The core of it is that one single, special email address can become this powerhouse, this multi-tool for your entire digital life. So a PAI address, it might look a little long, a little complicated, but it's so much more than a regular email. Get this, it's a unique identifier for every single service, which means you can't be tracked across the web. It's also a verified email, so services know you're a real person, not a bot. It lets you do passwordless logins. It's a shared communication channel for both you and your AI. And here's the real magic. It also works as an API key for structured agent-to-agent talk. So yeah, it's your ID, your login, your inbox, and your API key, all packed into one. Now this golden address isn't just a one-off trick. It's actually the fundamental building block for a whole new kind of network. You could call it the agentic internet, a web where our AIs can talk to each other and get stuff done for us.
And this network kind of grows in 4 stages, or dimensions. It starts super simple. You just use your PAIX address with some online service. That's it. Then, phase 2, the service's AI can start talking to your personal AI to handle stuff like, say, that gym membership renewal. But then it gets really cool. Your AI can talk to another person's AI to, I don't know, schedule a meeting without all that back and forth. And the final piece is the providers themselves, the ones issuing these addresses. They create the trust that holds the whole system together. It just scales perfectly. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but how in the world do you get everyone, every company, every person to actually use it? Well, this is where the real genius of PAIX lies. The adoption path is designed to be completely gradual and almost frictionless.
Check this out. For a company to start adopting PAIX, step 1 is do nothing, literally nothing. A PAIX address just works as a normal email. But then they can start adding layers of value. Maybe they start by recognizing PAIX domains to cut down on fake signups. Easy win. Then they can start using verified info without having to store your personal data. Then they can turn on the AI to AI communication. And way down the line, if they want to, they can upgrade to a full, secure API connection. There's no big, scary switch to PAIX day. They can just ease into it.
You know, there's this quote from the people behind PAIX that just nails the whole vision. It perfectly captures the spirit of this whole thing. The goal isn't to have a robot mimic you clicking through a website, no. The goal is to leave the browsers to humans and let the agents get to work, quietly and efficiently in the background.
So it really leaves you with this fascinating thought, doesn't it? In this world where we're all constantly chasing the next big, shiny new thing, could it be that one of our oldest, most common tools, the humble email, is actually the key to unlocking our entire AI future? You know, PAIX makes a pretty compelling case that the answer is a resounding yes.